All right, welcome to Spry Thoughts. And in this episode, I want to talk about your mood. And when I started reading success books in my early 20s, I came across this common theme that you can control or you can manipulate your feelings by your decisions. In other words, feelings follow decisions, and you don't need to live the opposite, which is to say that you should make decisions based on your feelings. That's not going to work out well. And then I read that in the Bible. In the Bible, it says, I think I heard 365 times to either fear not or do not be afraid. And I heard one pastor say, and this was powerful when I first heard it. He said, if Jesus told us to fear not, then that means that we have the power to fear not. And then we're told also to rejoice in the Lord always. And he repeats it. He says, again, I say rejoice. So I learned that we could control our mood. And that's powerful because, the way we feel does change our decisions. And the Bible also says that the joy of the Lord is our strength. So if you're able to be positive all the time, to expect great things, to not be afraid, you're going to make better decisions in life. And that's what we want to do. We want a great life. A great life is determined by how you think. And we need to understand that we can think about what we want to. We can focus on what we want to, and that's going to change our mood. So that's powerful stuff, don't you agree? So let me tell you how that fleshes out in the real world. There's one promise that I probably claim over my life more than any other, and that's Romans 8:28, that God will work all things together for good for those who love him, for those who are called according to his purpose. And do you realize what that does to my mood? That no matter how hard life gets, no matter what things seem like they're doing, because I believe what we see is not reality, kind of like the Matrix. We don't see what's going on behind the scenes. And if God promises that he's going to work all things together for my good, then how could I be in a bad mood ever as far as my own life? Now, I think we should. The Bible also says, rejoice with those who rejoice and mourn with those who mourn. And so I think we should be sad for other people. But we should never have this self-pity. We should be free from that always. We should be free from complaining always. We should know in confidence that God is going to work all things together for my good. And so I don't think you should have a good attitude and be in a good mood without Jesus, because you don't have this all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving being working things to your advantage. You could die at any moment. Anyone you love could die at any moment. And then that's it. Then you're done, and you don't get to enjoy life and God's creation anymore. So, it's probably sounds shocking, but I don't think people should be in a good mood if they don't have a relationship with Jesus. So what I want to encourage you to do is, number one, realize that you can manipulate your mood. You can manage your mood by what's on your mind. You can think about whatever you want to think about. You're in control of your thoughts. And what you need to be thinking about are God's promises. And God's promises are meant for you to be effective in this world. Do you understand that? You are supposed to be so sure in how God is going to work everything to your good, that God's trying to help people through you. And God's going to give you everything you need. And I'm talking everything. He'll give you all the money, all the wisdom, all the relationships. He will give you everything you need to accomplish his will, even though you're not perfect, because you're clothed in the righteousness of Jesus. So in order for you to manage your mood, you have to know the promises of God. All right? Don't be it's just a waste of time to accomplish worldly success, because you're going to die and realize it was for nothing. But if you accomplish success in Jesus for Jesus, then you won't regret it. So manage your mood so that you can be more effective for the people around you.